What's up, Toronto? How y'all feeling today? Give me a round of applause. Loving the energy in here right now, or outside here right now. Hands up if any of you have ever heard of spoken word before. Woo! Got some shouts in there, all right? For those of you who don't know, I'm so glad to be able to introduce this to you. And I just want to let you know that I'm going to be sharing poetry with you today, and you, as an audience, have every single right and opportunity to be involved in the poem just as much as I am. So if you feel something I'm saying in like a line or something, just give me some snaps, give me some love, scream, shout, whatever it is, so that I can know that you feel it just as much as I do, all right? Can y'all do that for me? Yeah! So this is for you. There's something about the sound of a raised voice and a door slamming at 2 a.m. that makes me want to change the world. Maybe it's the fact that I can't sleep through it but gotta get up to go to school the next day. Or maybe it's the multiple black and blue bruises I see decorating my mother's neck and face. Everybody always say if something bad happens, don't think twice, just call the cops. So I called the cops, but maybe when the red and blue lights started to surround my house, I should have reconsidered my thoughts. Cause who would have known they'd take my mother away? And who would have known a week later I'd have to lie to Children's Aid? And who would have known it wouldn't be the last time my parents make me take the blame? I'd have to say I'm sorry for the inconvenience. I misunderstood the whole thing. You see, I never saw him hit my mom, just thought it might escalate. Y'all know how embarrassing that is? I'm gonna be real with y'all. Every other time I turn on the TV, I show up fashionably late to yesterday's news. Cause never have I ever been the kind of girl to relate to things like poverty or political issues. But when I learned that women make up 2/3 of the world who can't read or write, I believe I'm one of them. Cause my head hurts way too much to understand my homework. I come up with excuse after excuse of why there's a scar above my eye. Hey, maybe I've been damaged by all I've seen. Or maybe my mom told me not to mention how she didn't mean to hit me across the face with a spatula. Well, she got mad at my father for leaving her with 2 kids, a stack of unpaid rent bills, and only $128 in their joint bank account. Until he drank that too. You see, it's clear I come from a place that hurts, that I never want to return to. Because I can't stand the smell of my salty wet face whenever she stumbles into a room, or the sound that it makes every time my dad slams the door behind him. So I speak. I spit the truth out like verbal graffiti and paint the town red, the black and blue of my identity, so you can see who I really am. And I'm not the only one. No matter what you've been told, you deserve to be heard. And nothing spits faster than a mouthful of words, but they got this funny way of destroying you from the inside out. If only you just let them sit in the back of your mouth, so speak. Even if you're too afraid, speak. Even if your voice shakes, speak. So that the sound of that raised voice at 2 a.m. is you changing the world. Thank you. Thank y'all so much. Feel free, approach me, I'm approachable. Love y'all. Thank you so much for allowing me to share that. Thank you.
Hold on. We just wanted to say something. It's obvious that you've done this before, and you're a very strong spoken word artist in development, obviously, and I enjoyed it very much, I have to say.
Thank you so much.
I actually wanted to say that it's too bad that because spoken word obviously derives and is part of hip hop culture in a strong way. And I worked on the movie Slam with Saul Williams, who is obviously one of the major spoken word artists in the world. And I think it's just too bad that so many kids who are making hip hop and doing pieces in Toronto and all over the world are too busy talking about how down they are, how bad they are, how cool they are, how many chicks they get, how big their car is, blah blah blah, and that hip hop has lost the kind of social consciousness and great poetics and great storytelling that you're doing up there. Good for you, and way to spread the message and really representing what hip hop culture is really about.